And honestly, the funniest thing about this whole situation happening in that auto shop about the workers making fun of Juneteenth and that black woman fearlessly walking out of that establishment. She said, y'all not gonna get my black dollar today. The funniest thing is that they posted that surveillance footage themselves because they thought people were gonna have their back. And it backfired. These people are getting bolder and bolder and bolder in this new administration, and we continue to show them that we are not the one. Okay? Our ancestors didn't do all that fighting for us to just sit there and listen to y'all shit on us over and over and over again without some consequences. Cause yeah, y'all's business is about to be tanked. They thought shit was finna be sweet. They thought the MAGA family was finna come and save them. No, they got tore the fuck up on Facebook and every single other social media platform. They took that video down. But the internet's forever, especially the black internet. That is the energy that I want all the time, all the time. I'm so proud of that woman. I know she's probably gonna get some type of negative feedback. I'm so proud of her for getting her ass up and leaving and saying, y'all are not getting my service. That is a fearless woman. Oh my God. Just really makes me They really thought shit was sweet. They really thought everyone's gonna come to their defense, and they got lit the fuck up. Black people, I love y'all. Happy Juneteenth, and continue to let them people know that we is not playing with them no more.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren.
And I'm Maureen.
Right, so in today's episode, you're going to be reacting to Black Americans cancelling Synergy Automotors because of an incident that happened in their shop and went viral.
Right, and we all know right now that Black Americans were celebrating the Juneteenth holiday, and this was because of this very same holiday that Black Americans are now cancelling this shop. But what happened? Let's watch this and then we come back and talk about it.
Right, but also before we go, I feel like some ignorant situations cannot be excused, especially if you live in such a country where you have national holidays that are celebrated. You need to educate yourself.
And I believe each holiday is very important and has a meaning.
Right. So if you don't know about it, don't even comment on it. And if you do recognize that you acted out of ignorance, you need to show remorse and you need to educate yourself. But guys, what are we talking about? Let's watch and then we come back with our commentaries. You can let us know in the comment section your thoughts and opinion. Also consider subscribing if it's your first time here. Yeah?
Right, let's watch and then we come back.
Happy Juneteenth. Did y'all see this? Synergy Auto Care in Wilson, North Carolina posted this security cam footage to their social media showcasing a black woman walking out after she overhears a conversation they were having about Juneteenth.
Why are the banks closed tomorrow? Juneteenth. New holiday they did a few years ago. Okie dokie, man.
I know, right? Pull my fucking truck. Pull my truck around. Please. Pull my truck around. And give me my keys to my truck. I don't want this to done. Please go get my truck. Thank you. I don't even know what is Juneteenth.
Exactly. Nobody really knows, but I think it's something to do with reparations or something.
Yeah.
This is the caption of the video. Y'all can pause to read. I'm going to start towards the end because they do say that somebody went outside to check on the lady after she walked out. Starting from right here, she told me she was going live with this and that we were racist. I said, ma'am, I was right there and nobody said or did anything out of the way towards you or anyone else inside. She told me that we all laughed at her and were chuckling and mocking the holiday and that I didn't know how that made her feel because she was black. She said, I'm still going live with this. I told her if that was the case, I was going to go ahead and post the CCV footage so we are not unfairly judged off of one side of an event. Literally all Synergy Auto Care had to do was use that same internet that they used to post that security cam footage and Google, right? Because Google is free to figure out what Juneteenth is. And then they would have realized how their comments offended the black woman and caused them to lose a customer. Not only does Juneteenth celebrate the ending of slavery within the United States, but it's been a federal holiday since 2021. So IDK why they're acting like it was just invented yesterday. It's okay though, because Synergy Auto Care definitely knows what Juneteenth is now, as after that video got posted, it immediately went viral and people were quick to go to their Google page and leave negative reviews. Just like that lady that walked out, black folks are tired of the disrespect and are calling the establishment out for being ignorant and making their black customer uncomfortable, because they really tried to embarrass that lady and make it seem like she was being angry and irrational for no reason, as if the auto shop didn't do anything wrong. But it's okay because they were humbled real fast.
That lady gathered her belongings like Viola Davis, asked for her keys, and said, pull my truck up to the front at the Synergy Auto Care place. She didn't cut up. She didn't curse nobody out. She didn't act foolish. She said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to deny you the pleasure of my dollars. She was very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. And now the internet is in a tizzy, baby. People are ringing Central G Auto Care up. But that's how you do it. You don't have to cut up. You don't have to holler and cuss them people out. When he made that off-color joke or that off-color remark about Juneteenth, she said, oh, okay. I get it. Understood. Grabbed her belongings so gingerly. Proceeded to tell a young man, oh, I need you to bring my truck to the front, give me my keys, and I'm out of here. That's how you do it. You don't have to cut up. You don't have to act crazy. You ain't got to cuss nobody out. Just stop spending your money with these places.
And happy Juneteenth to everyone, but especially to my black queen who was in the Synergy Auto Care in Wilson, North Carolina. And when them Pimple Plus people started disrespecting Juneteenth in the Synergy Auto Care in Wilson, North Carolina, she got up, asked for her keys, told them to pull her truck around, and left the Synergy Auto Care in Wilson, North Carolina. Her response was 10 out of 10, and that's how we all need to be responding. We're not going back and forth. We're not doing all that talking. We're simply taking our time, our energy, and especially our money and going somewhere else. It is 2025. The ignorance and the disrespect is a choice. They don't know about Juneteenth because they don't care enough to educate themselves about Juneteenth. And if they don't care, we need to make sure their pockets are as empty as J-Lo's were when she tried to go on a concert tour. And I don't want to see them post any fake-ass apology either, because the fact that even after she walked out, they weren't like, maybe we should educate ourselves on what Juneteenth is, but instead uploaded that video themselves.
Hello, Synergy Auto Care. Tomorrow, you'll get this book. Please, please, please read it. I sent it to you. It was about $6. Don't worry about the cost. And the next time you have a question, because I heard y'all in the video say, I don't know what Juneteenth is. Next time you have that issue, go into Amazon or Books A Million and type in what you don't know anything about. They'll give you a book to purchase with that information, right? That's what I did. I saw that you didn't know what Juneteenth was. I typed in Juneteenth in Amazon. This book came up, and I'm sending it to you. So it's about 14 pages. It's colored. It's colored pictures in there, so you can kind of read and get visuals on what Juneteenth is. And I'm doing this because no one should be that stupid on purpose. No one. Now, you're probably that racist on purpose, and that's okay. But no one should be that stupid on purpose, okay? So that book is free to you. It's at no charge to you, and I hope you enjoy. And to all 7 people that were in that room not knowing what Juneteenth was, you go find all 7 of them and have them sit Indian style so somebody can read that book to them and show them the pictures, okay? Synergy, do better. Businesses, do better. People in general, do better.
I have to send the biggest happy Juneteenth to the sister that was sitting in that auto care place in Wilson, North Carolina, heard those racists hee-hee and hawing about Juneteenth, and immediately, without a second thought, told them to give her her fucking key. Told them to get her truck, and immediately, and with expediency, removed herself. A queen. Now, I personally don't believe in the respectability politics that sometimes we don't have to knuck and buck, because we've seen throughout history where we have shown up suited and booted and still get treated with disrespect. But in this case, that sister handled that situation with so much dignity and self-respect, not allowing anybody to gaslight her or give her any fake or false apology. And I don't know who released the video and thought that that was a good idea, because the video wasn't on a cell phone. The video actually came from the auto care store. It doesn't pay to be racist, huh? And whether it's Target or whether it's a rage baiter here on social media, that's how I wish Black folks would handle folks like that. We're not giving you a dime, we're not engaging, and we're not giving you a second to create some fake ass apology. Be racist with your whole chest so we know exactly where you stand. Happy Juneteenth to that sister.
When I went to
We're at the order stop this morning.
Oh, then we're good, yeah. The first when I went to the venue, I got it.
No, that's fine. I can do you already. That's fine.
Okay.
One to 2, we're still stacked. Why are the banks closed tomorrow? Juneteenth. the new holiday they did a few years ago? Okie dokie then.
I know, right?
Move my fucking truck. Move my truck around. Please. Move my truck around. And give me my keys to my truck. I don't want nothing done. Please go get my truck. Thank you.
Is it this one right here?
Yeah, no, it's a Mercury Tahoe.
Which one?
Hey, Matt, we said Juneteenth was the holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not. Like,
We got mad about it.
here, he was like,
He has one of the banks proposed for the Juneteenth.
I don't even know what is Juneteenth.
Exactly, nobody really knows, but I think it's something to do with reparations or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. Is this level of stupidity something that you've worked on for a while, or are you a natural born talent? Like, what's going on? Moving forward, when businesses show their racism, the only correct answer is the target treatment. When they show you they don't care, take your time, energy, and money elsewhere. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
So guys, welcome back. Let us know what you think about the episode we just played in the comment section, yeah? You know, I was looking at this story on Facebook from a Black American creator, and she was doing a follow-up on the aftermath after this incident had happened, yeah? And I feel like it was quite stupid for these people to put out this video evidence because they believed that they were totally on the right and they didn't do anything wrong. And she says,
I do believe that they thought the public would side with them.
right. And she says when they did this, they also followed up with a statement accounting what had happened, and they said that if Black Americans, if their Black customers didn't want to take their money in their shops, they didn't care because they still had the other customers, you know. And I'm like, guys, I do believe for this company to be called this and to be known like this, I do believe it's a franchise, yeah? So imagine if all the Black American community came together and they all decided to deny this business their money,
Their dollar.
then they would care, you know.
Right. I do feel like Black Americans found a very effective way to protest against businesses or policies that weren't working for them. And withholding their Black dollar was one of the most effective ways they decided to protest, you know, because right now, when the woman got up and went, they thought that nothing much would come from it, right? But right now, they're being cancelled left, right, and center. And I do believe, and as you've said, I really do hope that other franchise from the same business get to feel what withholding black dollar can do to their business, because it's not only them, even Target went through the same thing, and look at where they got now.
Even Walmart.
Yeah.
Anyway, to be honest, personally, I feel like she handled the situation well. I don't even need to talk on that because I feel like she was very well composed to just her action. The action she took is for her to stand up and ask for her keys and politely walk out. I feel like she was quite composed, you know.
And also, her doing that was the strongest message she could send to all those white people, because I do believe that they were kind of trying to what is it called? They were trying to provoke her into an action. Because as these people were talking, you could see the white woman who was seated from across her, looking at her and looking at the men who were talking, you know. So I do feel like all of them, even if some of them didn't know what the holiday exactly meant, they all knew it was about Black people, even if they didn't know the specifics, you know.
It was quite ignorant for them because they kept on talking, and she was there. It's not like they didn't have a Black customer in the store. She was there. They could have asked her
in a polite way.
They could have asked her, "Excuse me, miss, could you explain?" It's not her job, but at least show interest that, okay, we don't know, but since we have you here, here, yeah, you can just maybe politely explain, because I do believe she's rational enough, she would have told them, you know.
Right, but then they decided to tackle it by, they tried to diminish the holiday and make it look like it was a waste of time and unimportant. That was the vibe that was coming across.
Right, and then after that, they are going on ahead to gaslight her, and they want to make her look crazy, because after she walked out, they started asking themselves what that was about. What did they do? You don't know what you did. You're sitting there, you're laughing, and you say you don't know what you did, you know. And you can see the kind of unity this type of people have when they're doing something wrong. It doesn't matter if it's something wrong or something right. They'll always be doing it together, because even if that white woman didn't speak, the white customer, she didn't speak up, but she didn't stand up to get out either.
No, she spoke.
What did she say?
It wasn't on behalf of the black woman. It was just to add another nonsense. Okay, she asked what the holiday was about, and then the man who was on the counter replied to her, it's something to do with reparations.
That's not even ignorance. That's just being intentionally rude. I don't think it's ignorant.
Yeah, I do believe the ones who are talking about the holiday in the presence of that black woman, they kinda, to some extent, intended to make her feel small.
Exactly.
And she wasn't having that energy. It's why she stood up and left them with that energy.
I like that.
Yeah, she left them with that energy.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about this episode on the comment section. Also consider subscribing if it's your first time here, right?
Right, and we'll see you on our next episode.
And happy Juneteenth to you all. Happy belated Juneteenth, yeah?